Hi everyone, my name is Sulastrianisi and I'm from class 4B and welcome to my video. Today, I want to share my creative response to two videos that completely changed the way I see plastic. Not just as trash in the oceans, but as something far more personal. The first video is called Brief History of Plastic, which tells the story of how plastic was invented and how it took over the world. And the second video, three surprising ways microplastic can enter your bodies, which reveals how plastic is now literally inside your bodies. Two videos, two sides of the same problem. Let's talk about it. These two videos tell a complete story from where plastic came from to where it's ended up. The first video takes us back to the very beginning. Did you know plastic was invented in 1863 just to replace elephant ivory for billiard balls? From that one small idea, it grew into something massive. Scientists developed bakelite, styrofoam, nylon, and acrylic, each one designed to be stronger, cheaper, and more useful than the last. Then, during World War II, plastic production in the US increased four times over the supply the military, helmets, raincoats, parachutes, cockpit windows after the war. Manufacturers turned to consumer plastic replaced wood, glass, and fabric in our furniture, clothing, and food packaging. It was everywhere and the world celebrated it. But the second video show us the dark side of the celebration. All that plastic we've been using for decades, it doesn't just disappear. It breaks down into microplastic and nanoplastic. Particles so tiny we can't even see them, and they have now entered our food, our water, and even the air we breathe. 1 liter of bottled water alone can contain more than 200,000 plastic particles. So, the first video explains how we boil this plastic world. The second video shows us the price we are now paying for it with our own health. And what really hit me after watching both videos was this thought. We create plastic to make life easier, and now it's making us sick without us even knowing. Think about your typical day. You wake up and drink water from a plastic bottle. You eat your lunch in a plastic container. You cut vegetables on a plastic cutting board. You put on clothes made from synthetic fibers. Every single one of those moments, you are being exposed to microplastic and you had no idea. The second video says that microplastic have been found in our liver, our muscles, and our bones, even our brains, and there's no medical procedure to remove them. They just accumulate faster than our body can get rid of them. What really disturbed me was learning that many people are exposed to these chemicals before they're even born through their mother's womb. A baby hasn't even taken their first breath, and they are already carrying plastic inside them. These aren't just our problems. We are forcing them on the next generation without even realizing it. And the chemicals inside plastic, over 16,000 of them, can disrupt our hormones, increase the risk of diabetes, affect reproduction, and even impact children's development for years to come. We didn't sign up for this, but here we are, and that makes me both sad and angry because this didn't have to happen. But But video remind us we still have a choice and the choice start today. The first video shows that plastic innovation was driven by human creativity. That same creativity can now be used to solve that problem. Through biodegradable materials, better recycling system, and smarter product design. The second video gives us simple but powerful steps we can take right now. Switch plastic containers to glass, wood, or stainless steel. Never heat food in plastic. Choose clothes made from natural fibers. Stop buying single-use plastic bottles. Filter your tap water instead. These feel like small things, but multiply them by millions of people, and the impact is enormous. For me personally, I am committing to replacing all my plastic containers with glass one. Always carrying my own water bottle and buying fresh food instead of pre-packaged plastic war products. We can under the plastic age, but we can decide what the next chapter looks like. And I choose a chapter with less plastic. So, from this two video, I've learned that plastic isn't just an environmental issue. It's human health crisis that start long before we realize it. The plastic age gave us convenience, but now it's time for us to give back. By making smarter choice, supporting better regulation, and refusing to let plastic define our future. And thank you for watching, and remember, every small choice matter. Let's make them count. Maybe that's all from me, and thank you.